in bad matchups. You know, some people can do
Are
that.
you angry
So
with me?
let's see if Illusions can pull something off here, man.
I admire
Well, you know what?
your
And furthermore, it's all about comfortability. And I think Illusions has spent most of his time in MKX's life with Sorcerer Quan. So that's really going to help him. But StarCharger obviously devoted Katana main from the very beginning.
Yep.
He's going to need to be very careful here. Especially if he's going to go for more of the zoning gameplay. You see him trying to back that StarCharger, going for an extremely aggressive playstyle. And it's working out here early in round number 1. Already has Illusions to the corner, but Illusions with a clean jump in. And this is absolutely scary. Going to keep StarCharger off of his meter as much as possible. No doubt, because he knows that Rising fans will blow up that armor portal. So now that he has no meter, no doubt the armor portal will be in play, but he drops the combo. Oh, and jumping back, StarCharger just seems to be waiting for that.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, in the book of Katana, you know, there are rules, man. And rule number 1, that all, man. So that worked out for StarCharger right there.
Down 1 into the Rising Blades with no meter, just put it all out on the line. Illusions wants to get out of this corner, doing everything he can. But he's getting it's very strange to see Illusions get so impatient like this. You see he's really just trying to hit a button and get the mix going and at least put that armor portal down. But StarCharger's playing this aggressive playstyle, not just up close, but from far away as well.
Yeah. Right. He is going to be able to get it out here. See what he decides to do. He's going to go for the low. Yes, he is.
Oh, and just going for the max damage, as much damage as possible. Just dropping the end combo. Whoa! Was that the tap? Oh, that's unfortunate. That was beautiful.
Weird.
That was a beautiful reverse position, and still couldn't close it out. StarCharger punishing that trance accordingly. That's tough. That's a very tough way to lose a match.
Yeah, it was just kind of wonky with the way that Rising fan went, but again, like you said, just working it out for StarCharger, getting the punishment on taking the game. So let's see what Illusions will decide to do, man. I just definitely think that when StarCharger is playing like more of an aggressive style with Katana, it might be kind of hard for Quan Chi to get his options started. You know, he wants to stay back, you know, get into the trance and just try to get something started, but it's just not working out for him right now.
But you know what? He feels confident. He's going to stick with Sorcerer Quan. And we see the difference in how he does in this matchup once he finally gets a little bit of momentum. You know, Quan has a couple good mid-range tools, but not as much as Katana. Katana is the queen of the mid-range. Between her fans, the down 1, the forward 2, that's where she dominates. And Illusions does well from far away, but up close he's having a lot of trouble dealing with it. Even now, the second part of the Rising Blade still blowing up that armor, and now keeping Illusions away from that portal. Now, he's on the pit stage, so the interactables are there on both corners. But at the same time, that air fan is going to blow it up every single time.
Every time that Illusions has been in the air, he's been tagged with a fan. Like, I haven't seen him in the air not get hit with a fan. It's crazy.
Now, armor portal in play. He's going to stay as far away from Katana as possible. You see him being a little bit more cautious with that armor, trading the hit of armor. Luckily for Illusions, still paying off. Going to switch positions here. And no doubt getting the armor portal up again. The down 3 just missing the first hit of the Rising Blade, so the armor narrowly escaping it.
Hey, so just like you said before, I mean, he's looking a lot better from far range, but when Katana gets in, it's been all her game. Over
and the sky drop. So scary putting that input in, but it managed to work. Beautiful stuff by Illusions, knowing that that was a good time to use it. Just trying to keep...
Yeah, back into the mirror portal, trying to steal some music there. Just not working out.
Oh my god, they're standing 1 anti-air. So gutsy, but managing to pay off. Hard knockdown into the armor portal. And there we go. Oh no!
Oh my god! But still didn't get the punishment because of the armor portal. Oh my goodness.
I don't think he was expecting that to actually work. And here we go, just missing the trance there, but still gonna try and eat some of Katana's armor, but now StarCharger's sitting on no meter, down one lift.
The StarCharger special, the down one lift, and it worked out. Okay, here we go. It's not over till it's over, but it's a big life deficit right now for StarCharger.
iLuusions has the bar. Are we going to see the EX sky drop? No, he just goes for a forward jump punch, back to trance, beautiful stuff, and some really impressive constraint on iLuusions to not just try and go for the easy win there. No doubt if he went for that sky drop, StarCharger would have traded, and he could have possibly taken that game. So good stuff to iLuusions.
There is a new
now 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. Yeah, and great resolve right there by iLuusions as well, because I kind of thought that this could be horrible for Quan Chi, but you know him, being the notable Quan Chi of the world when it comes to sorcerer, he stays home and actually pulls out a game.
So now StarCharger, no doubt, sticking with Katana through and through, regardless of the outcome. But this puts iLuusions in a good spot because he's starting to get more comfortable with the matchup as Sorcerer Quan. So if he could take this next game, he's going to be in a good spot, knowing that he has the arsenal that he has. In case he loses the game, he can either stick with the character or switch.
Professionalism. Round 1, fight.
So now, tied 1-1, as we said before, the first hit could definitely be crucial. StarCharger is getting the down one again for the first hit. And that back two is actually a punish against the air fan at that distance. Another air-to-air iLuusions, the king of meeting in the air. Very hard to do against a character like Kombat.
Yeah.
And the presence of mind to know you have that hit of armor. Much more confident in his anti-air when he has that armor.
Yeah, never scared when the armor is out, sure. Going for some more armor. No, drops the end.
Oh, you rarely see that streak. Such a goofy looking string. And the back two on the whip punish iLuusions. Because, wow, missing the punish?
Not sure what happened there. It's almost like he went for the arm. I'm out. Not sure.
I don't know what that was, but now he's taking a lot of life that he really didn't need to do. The parry not working on the sky drop. No doubt that kind of took StarCharger for a surprise.
Yeah.
Round 2, fight.
But here we go. iLuusions looking much more comfortable. But you know what? I like the idea that StarCharger is doing. He's trying to incorporate that parry a little bit more, if for any reason, just to establish a threat.
Here we go. Is it going to be conversion? No, it's a little far away for that fan to connect right there by StarCharger. And again, here we go. We're setting the neutral, and again, iLuusions is jumping and tag with fan. And another fan.
And it's just going for all these little bits of damage. And as quickly as the first round went, reverse down 3. I don't know what that was. NRS, please follow. What was that?
Okay, still with some meters. You might want to deal with the unblockable X-ray.
That was smart by StarCharger. He knows being in the corner against Quan Chi with any sort of portal up is extremely scary. Spends the bar securing that second round.
Hey, a little bit of the armor got the back too, but no conversion there.
Oh, letting go of block to let that hit happen. And a jump back to punish the 2-1 whiff. Here we go, hard knockdown into portal. As much damage as it can, quick 31%. And there you go, standing 1 in the standing forge France. This goes what I talk about every single week. Character specialists have the absolute best pick confirms in the game. And iLuusions now up 2-1 on StarCharger. StarCharger looked amazing at the beginning, but iLuusions tightening up his gameplay and now really just kind of reversing the effect.
Pay your respects.
Yeah, it kind of seems like StarCharger's kind of trying to approach a little too much when that the armor portal is out, and he's just getting anti-aired and for full combo conversions over and over again. So he has to be a little bit more careful when that armor portal is out. Maybe try to fall back and throw a couple more fans in that situation. But iLuusions, man, going down the first game, not being rattled, coming right back, taking 2.
Absolutely, and now this is this is really tough for StarCharger because he started out so well, and he's even kind of adapting to iLuusions' playstyle, but he's making a lot of bad reads, and even more so, he's been having a lot of drops the past few games. But the match starting off as it usually does, StarCharger has been getting the first hit in pretty much every single match. Goes for the EX Sharpen, just going for a lot of chip damage right now. The EX Sharpen is going to last a little bit longer, so hopefully he could open up Illusions right now, but Illusions being a little bit too slippery. That instant air fan, beautiful reaction by StarCharger. Getting some nice corner damage of his own, 31%. But Illusions just seems to know when to get away from that corner. Goes for a little bit of a wonky hit confirm, but the hit confirm nonetheless gets the hard knockdown into the portal.
That's what we want as a sorcerer player. Hard knockdown into the portal. Here we go. We're pushing them right through with the 2-1-2.
And one of the advantages that we're seeing that Katana has in this matchup is her block streams have a good amount of pushback to the point where it's pushing Illusions further away from the portal. So maybe StarCharger wants to kind of think about doing that just a little bit more.
Yeah.
But as soon as I say that, Illusions is just scouting out every move that StarCharger makes. Oh, here we go. Spends the bar, gets the hit confirm, switching positions, getting as much damage as he can. 31%. Oh, it goes for the float instead of a jump punch. That could have worked in his favor. But now, no meter, back to the corner with the portal in play. You could pretty much call this round a wrap.
Yeah, man. You can tag with the second hit. Here goes the combo. It's all about where it ends, where the next one begins. Got the knockdown. What's he going to go with? Yeah.
It was going to be chip regardless. Illusions closing out that second one. Beautiful stuff by timing the meaty at the right time. And still has StarCharger in that corner. And a clean jump.
That one time he didn't get hit with a fan in the air as he got to this.
That fan narrowly missed him and still got the punish. So beautiful stuff by Illusions, scouting out the distance. A jump kick into Skydrop. He wants to close out. He does not want to go to a game 5 situation. But StarCharger is not ready to give up yet. Building some meter, getting the chip damage in there, and just waiting for the right time to strike. But Illusions opening him up with that 1-2 EX rune. Dropping the end of the combo, still getting the portal in play. Good stuff by StarCharger, immediately throwing out that fan, knowing Illusions was going to let go of block to try to trade with that head of armor.
Oh my god, look at this damage right now. What's he going to do? Just try to go for a meaty forward 1-2? Yes, he is.
Oh, he gets the backdash.
Let's see.
No, not like this.
He just right now, but got caught with the blow. And this is probably not going to kill, but we have to see where this is going to end. Oh my god.
He misses the meaty, but the Skydrop is going to do it. Illusions narrowly getting that last hit.